Hey yo, what's up everyone? Just getting set up for the stream. Server is still down, so we have a little bit of time, but going to keep it on stream because when it starts, we are going to want to get going real fast. So, turning off the mic volume for now, we'll come back on once the game is live. So you guys just kicking it till this server gets launched. I'll change the background music. Something a little more chill for the morning. What's up, Solo? Yeah, I'm not a girl. It's also the morning, so yeah, voice gonna be a little deeper. But yes, I am a girl in the game, not by strictly choice, but to play the gypsy class, need to be a female, so that's what it is. Later, Solo. Yeah, no, third jobs should be out with a few new classes. So I think it's gonna be a minute, but yeah, exactly. Sana's got it down. This is just AI. I'm a really cute girl with blue pigtails, for sure, for sure.ผมหล่อเล่นนะ ผมไม่ได้เป็นผู้หญิง แต่ในอนาคตไม่แน่ใจ Hey, what's up, Aussie? To sleep or not to sleep, you know? I think I can wait. I think that's anonymous. I think I can wait because I already did the download. So we'll see. At least I got Aussie and Sana on the line to let me know if I'm missing anything here. But make sure if you're waiting as well, at least make sure you download the 5 GB. No, Aussie, I'm just gonna go on follow. Just follow you for BH, bro. So I can sleep. Nah, I'm up. We kicking it. I'm still here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna check Discord. See if there are any other updates. Nothing yet. We just chilling. I'll change the music once we get BH going. Be some different vibes. Until then, just kicking it. I'll just say this. I didn't want to put it in chat because I didn't want to flex, but and it's still, we'll see who's boss hunting today. But we should have Sana, famous YouTuber, Aussie here in the chat, bunch of people from my KVM team, and then Elds and Hansei-Q in the BH party today. Hans is out with clients, so he might just be on follow. Hopefully he still can join. But yeah, that should be our BH party. We've got, I think, 2 of the best PvEers probably in the game, with Hansei-Q and our whale champ Mao, who's in our party. So hopefully we get this all up and going. We'll see if boss spawns are right away. If they're not right away, we're gonna hit the mines. So that's the plan. Check the timers. No one's up. All right, we're going to the mines. Put 5 things on the exchange as fast as you can to get that blue book. Pop the blue book. Use those alloy pickaxes to just mine concentrated ore as fast as you can until at least the ore timers are up to date. So also keep me honest here if I miss something in Discord. Your boy is noob streaming today from his phone, and checking Discord takes a second. Yep. Thanks, Owsy. 100%. Last night before update, I went to Prontera and bought like 80 of the 2 pet foods I need to smelt and to mine. But the mining one's more important for sure. And then we parked our party with our boss hunt route in mind. So y'all see which boss we're starting with. The 4 new bosses will definitely have gold drops to start, and there is speculation that every single boss will have an automatic gold drop to start. So that's just based off of the update notes. The first kill was listed for every MVP and mini. It wasn't specified to the 4 new. So if I had to bet, I would just bet that it's the 4 new with the automatic gold drops first kill. But there definitely is a chance that it's every MVP. So that would be sick, and also make for a really hectic first 30-40 minutes of just running down bosses. So we'll see how it plays out. This is chill music, but it's just gonna put me back to sleep. My Neighbor Totoro. For all you Ghibli fans out there. They gave the 1 hour warning first around 5:40 a.m. global clock time, so -5 UST. Then they gave the second 1 hour warning. There's a 12-minute. Oh, okay. I'll close the app and reopen and see if anything's changed. The last patch for me was 5.6 megabytes. So I'll pause it. I'll pause the stream, close the app, open it back up, see if there's anything new. Thanks for the heads up. Oh, yep, you're totally right. 12.8 megabyte patch right there. And we're back in. I'm gonna give my guild a heads up on that right now. But I'm still here. We just chilling. I'll change the tune soon. Let's see. Let's see here. Hey, thanks for jumping on, y'all. Sorry if you're disappointed that I'm not a cute anime girl. Or am I, right? And this is just AI, just an AI voice. That's really what it is. So, if you are waiting, you can just chill here. I will suggest if you did the big patch, someone in the chat, Anonymous, just posted, there is a small patch that just went up that you'd want to close your game and reopen it for and make sure that it's ready and up to date. We'll see if that happens again before it's launched. I would anticipate, based off of the notices that went out, that the game will be up in the next 20 minutes, is my guess. It could be now. The first notice came out again an hour ago. It said it would be about an hour, but then another one came out 20 minutes later. So we are just chilling. I'm playing morning music for all you North American, South American folks. Sorry if it's a bit too peaceful for my friends in Asia. So, Koto Nakab. I'm based in the US, but lived in Asia for a bit. So, if there are any Thai people, feel free to type in the chat in Thai. And then we got a few people from Philippines, Indonesia here as well that can help translate if that's your preferred language. I also disabled chat a while back. Ooh, that is a good question. So, I think that the obvious choice for a lot of people is to go Amun-Ra. Amun-Ra's got some of the biggest PvP weapons. They're probably going to sell the highest on the exchange right away. You know, your whales, your krakens are going to want that weapon to have like a huge impact in PvP right away. We are going for speed. So with that in mind, our Kraken has suggested we start at Vagabond Wolf. So we're going Wolf first, likely a TP over to Dark Priest. And then after that, we'll just have to check timers. I would assume that the other whales and Krakens are going Amun-Ra, so our hope is that we can finish Vagabond Wolf and be partway through Dark Priest by the time Amun-Ra dies. So that means that other people will probably rush to Dark Priest from Amun-Ra once Amun-Ra is dead. And then I do have, we have one more teleport with a few people in our party being coupled up. And so we'll probably try and hit the last new boss after that. right? So we'll see how it plays out. You just have to kind of adjust on the fly. That's why we have some pro BHers like Sana in our party to help us out, make sure we're moving to the next boss right. I think that for most people, I would just say go Almond Ra, right? Like there's speculation that bow, if it drops, is gonna be worth like 2+ million diamonds. So that's a really big jackpot that you'd want to get in the top 15 for. Obviously, higher percentage odds the higher up in that ranking list you are. But we'll see. I'm always surprised, when you come in after an update as to the spawn timers of these bosses. Usually I felt like it was instantaneous, but several times I've logged in and there's been a bit of a timer just to give people a chance, right, to re-download the game and get logged in. So we'll see how it looks. I have a ton of stam pots saved for this. I kind of was hoping that Big Bang would hit the same time as Glastheim. So we have over 700 stam pots, and then what is it, like 70 of those 100 Odin's chests. So I'm hoping we burn about 50,000 stam over the next 5 days. So, and that's almost exclusively going to enchants. But obviously if you're using mining, that's also going to set you up for 1/2 of upgrades and refines. So that's the play. Just 1 second, y'all. I am updating my LD cloud as well to make sure that too is up to date. I won't be using that for boss hunt, right? Gonna stick in the actual game itself, but I'm gonna have it on the background too. I don't have like 20 alts like a lot of people do. But I do have one alt. So, hey, what's up, big boy? Good evening. I've been listening to your jams lately, man. The uninstall versus privacy mixes you've made go pretty hard. One day we'll get a solid enough following in world chat to vote on them. I know there's been a lot of heated discussion in world chat lately. It's all vibes from me. I'm not that big of a hater. So, but yeah, the privacy versus uninstall saga continues. Oh, really? No wonder I liked ours better, big boy. I really did like ours better, and I don't know if that's personal bias or just I thought the beat hit harder. I thought it was catchier. I still have it in my head, right? And I know it's Sana, like a bit specific for Sana, and that's but there's a ton about just our guild in there too. So all right, LD Cloud is updated. The game itself is updated. So we just chilling. we're waking up a little bit. We don't got to do just the soft tune Ghibli in the background. We'll change up some music. Let's see here. I think my playlist, I've got a little one. I think my playlist is a little too lullaby-ish lately. Everything's kind of made for like having a baby in the background right now. So all my favorite hip hop artists are falling down on my listen chart here. Oh, sweet, big boy. That's awesome, man. Yeah, for Gypsy Alt, I would go with that first video for sure. Second video is like exclusively for PvP sweats, and that first video kind of gives you a full layout for AFK farm especially. I mean, leveling is going to be a big deal right now with the base level being lifted, the base level cap. Should be up to 90 now, and there's definitely some perks for getting to 88 fast, right? So in game, I've actually used the couple system for like an additional 5% XP, mostly just for the next few weeks, but also I use the Gypsy Kim's feature to help level a priest in our guild as well. Just checking Discord again real quick. Not seeing much yet. So yeah, that 1 hour update went out at 5:57 global time. I'm CST in America, so I'm 1 hour before, but I'm assuming we'll get an update in the next 10 minutes. So just kicking it till then. For those that are on, yeah, we've got some big hitters in our party today. YouTube star, my idol, Sauna YouTube, in the party. Then we've got, I think, two of the best BHers in the treasure ship server. You've got Hanseikyu and Mao Mitamu, who are both really big hitters. Hans is with clients, so he's got to make his money. Good for him. But yeah, we should have some big hitters here. Hopefully get some good rankings. That doesn't always mean good drops, but yeah, we'll see what can happen here. We are in a raid party, so we've got 2 parties. Hopefully that'll be top 5 for most of the bosses that we face. So hopefully that means someone in this raid is getting drops today. Just checking Discord again. Nothing yet. We chilling. Yeah, Brielle is still active. He's in our guild. So he uses a different name. So if ever you see someone from Treasure Ship server boss hunting and you see X Brielle and you're like, why is that guy not ranked in like the top? He's using a different name now. So his name is Reboot. And yeah, he's still a baller. Dude, he did focus quite a bit on PvP lately. So like his I don't think he'd mind me flexing. Like he has really leveled up his gold armor, which I think took off some of the focus from his enchants and bow. But he's still I would say a top 3 or 4 BH'er on our server. It's tough if we've got 3 of the biggest Krakens in the game on our server. You've got Neps, Foamy, and Hanseikyu. And so those 3 with their enchant levels, if they're spec'd for a boss, are going to be, I think, the top 3. But that's, like I would say that Reboot is probably the most cracked PvE sniper as well. I don't know what just happened. Apparently we have 83 viewers now. That's probably a glitch, but whatever. But yeah, no, I think that having Hanseikyu in our party, if he can play, will be the biggest boon, right? So Sorry, y'all. Bit of a glitch there, but we are back. We're just chilling, waiting for this stream to come up. Thanks for tuning in. I was mentioning before, not used to this many people. I mean, whoever brought the bots, you know, keep bringing them, I guess. Yeah, the most viewers I've had on this stream before. Server up. What's up, Mac? What demon log die? We're just chilling. I'm trying to log in. เข้าไปได้แล้วเหรอ I don't think we can log in yet, but let me know in the chat if you're in. If I'm 5 bosses too late to these drops, I'll probably just uninstall right now. So no, we good. We're just chilling. Let me know if you guys have any questions. We should have some heavy hitters on our BH party today. Mac, I don't know what you're on about. Dragonfly ring, dog. I'm gonna start in Sograt Desert, but I don't think I'm killing Dragonfly. Thanks for jumping on, y'all. Again, I don't know what's going on with the viewers. Are 200 people watching? Probably like 20 people, 180 bots, unless I'm being highlighted somehow right now. But we just kicking it. You know what, Mac? I'd actually be totally okay with that because it's likely that Hans is in my party, so everyone's gonna be dead except for Hans. So I took some bit for my build today. I know those 10 reses aren't gonna go too far, so but no, I was thinking that'd be a pretty crazy stream, right? You got Vagabond Wolf, Dragonfly, maybe we bring over Freoni too. It'd be crazy if what they say is for real, that the MVP first kill reset is for every boss. That'd be insane. It's too bad Hans isn't a creator anymore, not doing like AoE damage. But we'll be good. It should be good stuff. Can you hear me okay, Mac? Can I get a mic check? Let me know in chat if the music's too loud, if I'm too, my volume's not loud enough. I can change some things up. Yeah, we good? D Jung Lei. If I do have any Thai listeners like Mac in the comments, know that I speak some Thai. I am not native Thai, so you'll probably be like, this guy talks funny. Yeah, I'm a white guy. I'm living in Texas แต่พูดไทยได้นิดหน่อยไปอยู่เมืองไทย2 ปีก็เลยพูดได้หน่อยหนึ่งเว้าได้คือกันถ้าเจ้าเป็นคนลาวไปอยู่เวียงจันทน์6 เดือน But yeah, we just chilling, we just vibing. I am in Austin, Texas. I've kind of jumped all over the states. No, not each town, but I used to work in Houston a lot. So it's about a 2-hour drive from where I'm at. I'm kind of on the southeast Austin, and would drive down to Houston for my work. So have some good guild friends from Houston though. I've lived in the States. I've lived in Minnesota is where I grew up, then moved to Utah for college, then to Seattle, then for grad school, just went back to Chicago, and then down here to Austin. So that's kind of where I'm from in the States, I guess. But yeah, and then for a couple years was in Thailand and Laos. So that's why I can pretend to speak Thai. So all right, so the game plan is we are going Wolf, and then we are going to go Dark Priest, because we think that those two can die fast. Hopefully, our boy HSK is on. Will help these things die a lot faster. He is with clients, but he said he would log on and follow. And then we've got some other heavy hitters. We've got a Chaos group for Hans, and then our second party in the raid has probably our second or third best BHer on the server as well. So hoping that we can have 2 parties from our guild getting some good drops today. Plus, Max got his own party. Max a freaking baller BHer. And so hoping our guild brings home at least 4 to 5 golds. So, oh, sick. Hey, what's up, KE? KE's new to our guild as well. I've heard good things, KE. I've heard you're a baller on the C server too. That's awesome, Kiffy. Yeah, one of my close friends in Treasure Ship is actually from Austin too. He just moved to Maine, so sorry, Alzy. You know, Alzy, I'm sorry. I think you just needed to win the jackpot like 2 more times, and then we'll think about accepting you into the guild. Is that okay? Ozzy needs to win the jackpot 2 more times. Mac, I think you just need more like style on your character. It's kind of a bland. No. These two are trolling. Mac and Ozzy are both in the guild already. Don Benito. Any intro boys here? One thing you'll come to find out very quick if you watch my stream is that I'm not necessarily with it all the time. So I'm gonna need some help when intro boy is. I'm not afraid to admit it, at least, right? I'm not pretending I know everything. Hey, bom dia. Good morning, Leonardo. Leonardo, this is only, I'm only saying this because I know who you are on the server as well. But we were talking about Kurama. Nice to have you, man. Bom dia. Again, lo siento, no puedo hablar en portugués, pero yo entiendo español un poco. Hey, what's up, Techie? What's up, Techie? I'm hoping they don't change Wanderer too much. I can keep watching your vids for some tutorials, so. I saw you in cross server KBM a few times, Techie. You were balling out with you were with Happy Meal, right? Awesome, Kurama. Tequila Man, who's in the chat. We had a great matchup in WOC. But I think you've been streaming some other games too. I mean, it's been a chill season. Like 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago on our server, Foamy mentioned he hadn't done anything since WOC, right? And then now, anytime you buy diamonds, it's nice, Lodicious. Nice, KE. I'm not savvy with these streams. So Lodicious says, shout out to my guildmate, Mike. You know, Mike deserves some love too. Yeah, no, Kiffy, the Gypsy, the Wink nerf sucks. The trap buff is good. I've had a lot of fun with it. The problem with the traps, I would say, is you need to be tankier, even tankier with the nerf, because you're probably locking down the opponent's biggest DPS. And if that DPS is a sniper, then a lot of your CC is going to be immobilized now, right? Between charge arrow, between the ankle snare trap. And so that means they can still hit, even though they're stuck. So a sniper can still be shooting a good chunk of the time while Wink is off cooldown or if they're not frozen. So for me, it's just meant I have to get tankier. And then it's same as for like LKs, like if you're fighting Bubble or if you're fighting Paladin like Big Mac or Happy Meal or Foamy or any other big reds on your server, you just have to be able to tank check a little bit more because they might be stuck, but they can still hit. And so that's been the challenge for me. It's just getting tankier. And some of these Krakens have gotten a lot bigger lately, and so you die pretty quick if you don't time things right. The other tip I would give Kiffy is tier up your whip as soon as you can. Go with a gold whip, even if you're free to play. Go with a gold whip. The cooldown reset at 16% is actually quite a bit higher than that, because if you're spamming 9 skills between Wink cooldown resets, you actually have closer to like a 30, it's close to 40% chance that Wink is going to reset between cooldowns. That reset might only come with 1 or 2 seconds left, but sometimes it hits right away, and being able to chain Winks is huge. So yeah, it's weird though. I was expecting to feel it a bit more than I felt it so far in terms of the nerf. Alright, we are going to change up the background tunes a little bit. I don't know, Lux. Dude, kudos to Lux. Kudos to I saw your stream, bro. I saw your accessory refining. You got some cojones, bro. You got some balls. Refining at that high of a level without greens. Dang. And you got back there, you know. My refines are much lower than yours, Lux. I've I've almost exclusively focused on PvP, but as a gypsy, I don't really need to. I should, you know, I focus on DPS, but like I focus on buffing my AGI, so I can then, because that also buffs my VIT, also buffs my chaos buff for others, so. You know, Techie, it's probably gonna be a long time, so I probably could. I've heard Where Winds Meet is pretty fun. I don't know, would you say it's been fun so far, Techie? Yeah, refine. No, Lux, that's why I don't refine as much, because I absolutely hate it. The only things that could make me quit this game are refines being terrible and failing SE like 3 times in a row. Maybe once I'm like SE 8, you know, you're kind of expecting to fail at that point. But I'm a little bit too risk averse for rocks, I think. So looks like maintenance still up. We'll see. Sometimes they make you re-download the app. I re-downloaded the app about 20 minutes ago. Hey, what's up, Jay? Getting ready for this BH. Dang. Hey, what's up, Milk Tea? What's up, everyone? No, that's good to hear. I've heard good things about Where Winds Meet. So I know a lot of people in the downtime have been up. You saying up? It's up. All right, we're going. We're checking it out. Thank you, Mac. All right, we're checking boss timers right away. Okay, we got time. No, we got tons of time. All right, you know what that means? To the mines. To the mines, everyone. And if it's Big Bang, let's check where's the Big Bang. Events. Big Bang, baby. All right, that's temporary increases mining fishing garden by 1 level. What? Oh, that's nuts. All right, we gotta list 5 items on the exchange really quick. List stuff, list stuff. All right, let's go down to the bottom and we just list. And then I gotta take 1 off, and then list. All right, come here, and then we'll check out packs later. We just need to get going. Pop these 2 books. That's nuts, that's a cool level. All right, that's mine. Everyone up, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're on the left one here. Make sure both those buffs are up. Let me know if I'm missing anything, but I think we're just mining, baby. We have so many stand pots to burn. I didn't check minis, did I? Okay, we got 1 hour 30 there too. We got time, this is great. Rebate refine. Yeah, I gotta check what that is. I only have a few rebates, to be honest. 42,000. What'd y'all get? I'd love to know what amount of rebate everyone got. It's a big deal. How many BYs? Wow, that new musp looks interesting. All right, we're gonna have to get ready to pop some pots, and then also oh, I bet. How much did he get? Be wise, tell me what you got. Byway, big streamer, also in our guild here on Treasure Ship. I'm gonna just go ahead and go for it anyways. Gotta feed the pet. We got a bunch of food ready for this. Let's keep mining. And we need more stam. Let's just pop like 30 of these. I forget, I think it goes over the cap, so we could pop 60 at least as it gets low. Is it low over here? Let's see. Just keep mining, baby. I do see less people over here. Let me hit this one. Yeah, use book. Yes. Yes, both. Mine now. Is there any other books I'm missing? Let's see. Let's just double check. I don't see any other. What's this one? No, we already got that one. We're good. Mines. Mines. Alright, more stam. Feed the pet. How's the pet looking? Could use a little more. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. No, there is Big Bang Elves. Timer off? What's wrong? I had a stam. Pop more. I don't know what else it's talking about. There's 2 books. Keep mining. Alright, feed the pet. Pet's looking okay. We're gonna hit one more. And then feed the pet some more. I'm not even looking until the end. Look at my weight go up though. So the handbook raises your levels by 1. So technically I'm mining level 9 right now, hitting this thing. Need more stam? More stam. Let's go. Oh, that one's down. We're down. All right. We are down. We're good. That was solid. All right, let's check out some rebate refines here. Nice, Halsey. I just went 30, 40 at a time because I didn't know when the timers would be back. 20 seconds, hard to see with all these mounts in the way. But yeah, now we're just mining, we're just chilling. Most of my party is on. So you can see here we've got Hansei-Q, we've got Lokarn, Runeheart, Elds, Malmudumu, Sharpshooter, HSK, Sauna. What's up, Sauna? Way to jump in, man. And then Daisuke. 700k crystals? All right. Ozzy, what you think of that? Did you calculate how much you were expecting? 4.5 mil crystals. Okay. I really want to know how much Hans got. Okay, there's a lot going on here. So we are just, I'm gonna turn down the music. There is a lot going on here. So, we are going to, in between ore veins, review some stuff. All right, so we got new packs. Looks like equipment crafting, so that's probably gonna be, wow, yeah, it's for level 90 upgrades. You've got enchant packs, 10 for $33. These are Glastheim enchants. Wow, it's like Christmas. It's like Christmas, guys. This is nuts. Loki 5 mil. Ooh, solid, bro. Solid Lokarn. You can see the heart on the screen. Lokarn's our couples partner. Pause. Thank you. $13. All right. 50K for Sana. Yeah, that's what I got too, Sana. I would bet Hans might be on follow. Yeah, Hans is on follow right now. So that'll be good. Lokarn, I could see you spending 50 mil, bro. All right, there's a lot going on here though. So you've got the Big Bang going on. King of MVP is back, bro. It's back. Oh, I love this event. I love this event. Look at Pet Book. What'd I miss, Ozzy? New pets, we got the Freoni pet. And I was expecting Sasquatch. There it is. Freoni and Sasquatch here. Oh, the new skill books, huh? All right, you got your refine packs. You've got your protection packs. Equipment ascendant packs. Got 80 seconds. We're good. We're hype. We are hype. Purple skill pet back. Okay, $100 for 2 skills. Final dodge up 40%. Silences the target for 4 seconds. At the end of silence, deal true damage equal to 12% of the damage taken during its true damage of 12%. Wow. What? This effect cannot be rude. That's crazy. No, that's crazy. The silence not being able to be removed from Panacea is nuts. Oh, we are gonna have to ponder on that one for sure. Yeah, so let's make sure we've got fishing, mining, gardening, smelting, all 1 level higher. So I popped it for this because I figured it would apply. Let's see what we got. If we have any MUSP 5, I guess that we would know if it's working or not. Tons of MUSP 2. A good amount of MUSP 4. Oh shoot, we missed one. We're trolling. We are trolling. Dude, I hate this. Sometimes the timer disappears on me. So I'm just here clicking. Look at my screen though. These ore are still coming in from that spam. That was nuts. How many stamp pots did we pop there? We probably popped, what, like 100? There we go. Yo, Mac, your dragonfly ring's on the exchange. Any hug, please? What we got going on here? Any bugs, please share. Yes, if there are any bugs, please do share them. All right, this one, I should be able to see the timer. I just got to move Hans's mount. Let's see. Nope, can't see it. All right, whatever. We chilling. King of MVP is going to be sick. You need to run away and run back? All right, I'm running away. Run away. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be pretty sweaty about it, actually. Once we settle into a groove and check out all the packs, I will, oh, there we go. Thank you. Thanks, Mac. I will actually go mine the level 9 ore while we wait for this ore to come back up. I'm super pumped about King of MVP. We got to ball out on this. Looks like a new title. Ghost ship mount. That's a fun one. Stamp pots. Sweet. I'm in. All right, let's look at these. All right, that's cross server at KVM. Sweet, they upped the rewards. That's a big deal. Okay, here's my rebate pack. 43,000. You can see what. You know, I would say, I don't know if it's better than Wink, Alzi, because Wink, you can't control your movement, right? Whereas in Silence, you're still going to be able to run away. But it's freaking broken, yeah. A Silence that is not able to be panned, that is a big deal. And I'm sure that's maybe let's see. Yeah, we're going to hold on the smelting book. We're going to do that today, though. We've got a ton of ore. Oh, Silence into Wink. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to buy it, Aussie. You know what, Q? I can sponsor a third party here. I like Q a lot, too. He's been my BH. Both of our parties are up and running. Any other nuances? We gotta look for bugs, right? Adventurer's Diary. All right, so there are daily check-ins. Sweet. Growth plan. Look at that. Look at that. We've consumed almost 11,000 stam already. Oh, and we missed an ore. Come on. All right, 134 seconds. That means we are going... I don't have any tungsten or advanced tungsten pickaxe, so we need a new pickaxe to mine level 9. You cannot mine it with your existing pickaxes. You know what, from what I know, Dardic, or from what I know, Anonymous, I'm pretty sure Isis is the play. Oh, nice, Ox Nongning, selling the Baphomet card.ขอแสดงความยินดีนะ We still collect this right now, that's fine. Trying to get rid of all the red dots. $50 seconds. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for these timers. Is my TP back up? My TP should be up. We're gonna go to Pront, or we're gonna go buy pickaxes, and then we're gonna come back. And then, let's see, what else we need to check out. We are capped on Odin's as well, so we're gonna spend some of that. We've spent 11,000 stamina already. Great, good start. I think this week is gonna be mines and BH, to be honest. I was wanting to focus on job leveling or base leveling, but with the King of MVP event, I think it's BH all the way. How's our pet doing? Doing okay? Okay, little guy. I need to check. Okay, so we should 100% have some Musp 5 too. Wow, so many Musp 2, Musp 3, even Musp 4. Oh, I love that we have Musp 4 now. And then we do have Musp 5. What's it go for in the EC? 5K? Should we just post it? Should we just post it? See what happens? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. We gotta get rid of some shelves. Alright. The last 5 things we posted was literally just to get the book fast. Sasquatch is still gonna be great. I'm getting way too distracted over here. But Isis, I think for pure DPS is just, that's such a strong buff. When you look at the debuff, right, for Sasquatch, reducing final attack speed 40%, final haste by 4%, call it 20%, call it 200%, right? I mean, if you get lucky and go fantasy, then you're talking 25%. I still think Isis is gonna have that beat. Yeah. Thank you, Lisa, you're right. Base stats over to 90 now, so we can respec. It's like 10 points, but it obviously makes a difference. Let's see, what else? How are we doing on crystals? 3 million crystals. All right, we're settling in. We are settling in. We do have doppelganger. Let's confirm first kill. Look at this. Look at this. They all have first kill. Oh my goodness, they all have first kill. You're right. Every boss has first kill reward. Dead. I'm dead. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. Alright, now we are going Mac Dragonfly priority. Yeah, every boss having that is actually insane. Alright, let's go buy these tungsten pickaxes, and then we're gonna come right back. We're gonna TP back, but we're gonna buy the pickaxes so that we can let's see, go mine, let's Let's see where you at. Tungsten pickaxe. There we go. Advanced tungsten pickaxes. We want 20 of them. Sure, whatever. 5 mil. Whatever. All right, now we go back. Elds, bro, your truck's too big. I can't see the timer. All right, this is what we need to do. There we go. Get out of here, people. 67 seconds. Oh, he's in my party, so I'm still gonna see him. Shoot, now we got gargoyle. We got the gargoyle in the truck blocking the timers. 50 seconds. I need to look at cards too. I'm really, oh, you know what? That's the event we're waiting for. Here's some cards. Injustice card. What is this? Oh, final PvP magic reduction, 12%. Interesting. All right, let's make sure we don't miss this timer here. $25 seconds. Do you guys have any other tips you've noticed or things you want me to talk about? Call it out. I'm just clicking where the red dots are, trying to figure out what's new. All right, now we go. Yes. Use book. Yeah, there's 2 books. You know, maybe I buy those fish right off the bat. If we get these fish off the bat and we're smelt 9 right away. Go first, I'll say we're going to Vagabond Wolf first. Yeah, we've got an hour. No, you're right. He's standing different. The crossed legs. It looks different to me. Maybe. It's pointing its toes now. Holy upgrade medals. Oh, I'm so overweight now. 100%. Yeah, bro, we ready. So in total, I counted my stam. I have 42k from pots, 15k of Odins, and then another 7k, or sorry, let me think about that last one. 42k from pots, 15k from Odins, and then that's not counting these chests, which I think I've got 70 of at 100, so that'd be 7k. $64,000, I think, is what I got to burn. Oh, they reset settings? Yeah, I'll need to change all that. I'll need to change all this stuff. So much to change. $15 per enriched stone. $1 per enriched stone in the refined packs. There's that. Wow. A lot of stuff going on here. We'll have to do the math on all this stuff. See if anything is worth it. I won't buy anything unless it's like 2x value. That's kind of my my mantra. I'm gonna do some math here in the background, check out some of these packs, see if anything makes sense. Oh, you know what? I need to pop some more stam. We've already used, I think, over 170. Yeah, those pack limits are tough. Means the Kraken's gonna crack in. Alright, let's see here. Went from 40 to 104% weight. Way overweight. I think Runeheart's following me too. You know what, Snore? Usually I would say, so Snore asked, is PvE and PvE is Dancer better than Bard? I would say, I'm biased, Snore, so I'm gonna give you a biased answer, okay? My biased answer is yes, it is. And there are, I think, two main reasons why. The first is the solo buffs. The solo buffs, I think, are a little bit more sought after than the Bard solo buffs. So Bard solo buff, you got one that boosts HP, one that boosts attack speed is the one that I see used most often. And then I think they have I think that's it. That's used for BH. The Dancer, you've got an elemental buff. Yeah, that's huge. So new gold items are already multi-slotted. Yeah, that's huge. The Dancer, you've got an elemental buff. And that usually is like a flat 30% damage increase to anyone that uses like element arrows. And so for snipers who kind of own PvE, they usually prefer the Dancer buff because it gives them basically a 30% uptick in their damage. It's a little bit less, but like pretty much that. And then when it comes to the second reason, ensemble buffs. So the ensembles are the same, right? Whether you're Bard or whether you are Gypsy. However, the SE skill for Bard, when it comes to the best buff, Eternal Chaos, levels M damage. So if you were with a bunch of blues, or eventually like a class that uses magic damage, they would prefer to be with a Bard. But I think a majority of damage done to bosses right now is P damage. Oh shoot, distracted, missed one. I swear I just popped like 30 of these. They go so freaking fast. Is gonna be P damage, and the SE skill for Chaos for a Gypsy scales with P damage, not M damage. All right, we've got a minute and 20 seconds there. Let's get over to this ore. So I would say that a dancer is probably slightly more sought after in PvE than a Bard. However, the other thing you really have to take into account right now in the game is how many dancers versus how many Bards do you have on your server. Frankly, as a Gypsy, there just aren't a lot of clowns out there BHing right now on my server. And so, like, I would say if you're trying to decide, I'd say go Bard, because I need a Bard partner to launch Chaos right now. But maybe you're on a server with a ton of Bards, and then you could play as a Gypsy, right? So then it's also a bit of like supply and demand, like which class is needed on your server to launch the ensemble Eternal Chaos buff. The other buff that makes a really big difference that I've been using lately as a dancer is the crit damage buff. It's a crit damage 50%, and then there's an SE skill. I'll go over these SE skills real quick. So here you can see the Chaos SE skill I was talking about that boosts final P damage by 36% at level 4. There's also this damage, which boosts true damage by 6% for anyone that's doing crit damage. So I do a lot of buffing on Mao Midamu, this champ, and on HSK. For those two, the crit damage buff is really big for them. So like, I haven't done a DPS test with Hans. Hans just doesn't need it. His DPS is cracked. But I did do a bit of a test with Midamu, and I think that I'm adding about 15 to 20% of damage on top of Midamu with that buff. So, in short, I think I'm going to say that the dancer is slightly preferred, but it depends on supply and demand. Sorry, probably got more than you bargained for there. All right, pet. Pet needs food. I'm good on stam. 8 seconds. All right, I'm gonna do some math just in the background on these packs, see if any of them make sense. I got you, Sana. No worries, dog. I'm not giving away your seat. All right. We don't want these. We don't care about those. So right now, this will change dramatically but they're being listed at 89K. So you get 10 for 89K. Good morning. Mama need more sleep.
Yeah. I was gonna change a diaper for you, but
Can you change it?
yeah.
Great. Let's see here. Hey.
Then you sleep in the main bed.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna jump on this new application for work.
Thanks, babe.
Come here. When do you think she'll be tired?
Probably right around 9:15, 9:30.
I'm gonna get you up probably around 9.
Okay.
Go get some rest.
Can I tell you how she woke me up? It was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what did she do?
She like rolls onto her stomach.
Yeah.
So then her little head's just bobbing right next to my head.
Yeah.
She's just grinning at me. And then she goes like this and collapses her head on the pillow right next to me.
Oh, that's so cute.
You were so stinking
Unchi?
cute.
Unchi?
No, Unchi.
Love you, Mama.
Love
We chillin'. We got a little baby with us this morning. So if ever I'm away from the stream for a second, you guys know why.